Howdy y'all, thank you for joining us today for this unboxing of a Kickstarter Bat Flip. It is a team shuffling baseball card game, kind of in the vein of Smash Up, where you're going to take two teams, smash them up together, and that's your team. And then you're going to play, not 9 innings, but 3 innings, and see who wins. But I have this. Well, it is a 2-player game for ages 12 plus. Takes 30 to 45 minutes to play. Shows you all the contents right there. So I have this, and I got the all-in, so I also have the bases loaded expansion. And we'll go through that. So let's go ahead and take a look at these teams and look at these cards. Alright, well, the box will come open. There we go. So, we got the rule book here. With the contents, the overview, setup. Well, don't feel like that thick. Big words. The game, at bat step. And then it explains each action. Fly ball and ground ball. Yep, so looks like it goes through it pretty simply. And then it has a play example here in the back. So, and then something to show the symbols. Guess you don't need a player aid if it shows all that. We'll see if they have player aids. Oh man, already unhappy. If you watch my videos, you know I don't like having to make these, but yeah, I don't know why I'm trying to make it right now. So I'll just stop. But we got to make a spin dial, which is going to be the thing you need so you can keep track of the score and what inning we're in. And man, you couldn't have built this for me. I really hate doing that. But looks like you can see where the dials are going to go. But all right. We got some cards along with some foil cards. The little thingies to put the dials together. Alright, so we got one of these for each player. Where it's showing the field. That way you can see which bases people are on and whatnot. And we do have 2 player aids here. And then there were 8 teams in the original box. We have the juicers here. And it's got their rules and kind of like their specialty stuff here. And then goes through each of their cards. And you can just see the artwork. I'm not going to go through each of these on each team, but I'll at least go through one team so you can kind of see layout of the cards and whatnot and the artwork. So we have the juicers. We have the Super Pals. And like I said, the way this would work is if these were the 2 teams, I would just mix these together and that would be my deck. And I'd have the special stuff for each of my teams right there. So we have the Philadelphia Phillips. And I mean, you probably could have read it, but I'll just go ahead and say each of them. We have the San Diego Super Pals, the Miami Juicers, and the Phillips. You can kind of see team colors and whatnot. We have the Austin Bangers. We have the New York Moneybags. We have the Atlantic City Aces. We have the Sioux City Small Ballers. And the Los Angeles Stars and Scrubs. Alright. And then there was a little pack. I don't know if this is just from the Kickstarter or whatnot. It doesn't really say on the back here. I guess I could have done a card count to be sure. But there's one foil from each team. And that's why I'm going to show each of these slower. That way you can pause and read and see. That way you can see if it's something you want to go out of your way to get, if it is not one of the ones in the box, since I don't know. Alright, then we got the expansion, which I'm assuming is going to be, well, I guess I can just show you on the back here. It's just a little mini box. And it says adds 4 base clearing expansion teams. So 4 more teams. I was about to say, there better be foil for each team. At least one. So maybe that is a Kickstarter thing. Alright, so the 4 teams in here. We have the San Francisco Clutch. And I went ahead and put the foil on top here. And like I said, I'll stop and pause on the foil one just in case it is. And I'll keep an eye out to see if I see the same one. And I'll go a little bit slower on each of these. That way you can see if it's something you want to go out of your way to get the expansion if you only have the base game. I have played this game already. It is something I enjoyed playing. I will admit, it was a little not real easy to pick up. And the rule book was not very well laid out. So, Baltimore pitchers, I mean, I'm not going to say the rule book wasn't laid out, but it doesn't really facilitate to it. You're going to have to read through the whole rule book, and you're probably going to be making mistakes on your first playthrough. But I did not see the foil from the last one in there, so I'm going to assume they are just added in. And I'm going to just make an assumption. And of course, you know what that means when you assume something. But I'm going to make an assumption that those are Kickstarter exclusives. But I didn't see anything on the box that denotes whether it's a Kickstarter exclusive or not. So all right. 3rd team is the Scottsdale Scouts. Oh. And then the last team is the Detroit Dirtbags. This one sounds very, well, I mean, it makes sense on the Dirtbags. But this team sounds very take that. Because it sounds like you could injure the other person's players. But cool. Alright, well that's a look at Bat Flip. Like I said, I already played it. I did enjoy it as a nice little 2-player. So, thank you for watching. And have a great day.